This is the G center. The G center is all about direction. It gives us not only our direction, it gives us our identity. It's where human behavior is established. And as you see, there's a number of gates, and each one of those gates determine a certain type of behavior, a certain type of human identity that is projected. People who have a defined G center, they have a consistent sense of self. Whether that's a good sense of self or a bad sense of self, it's consistent. And they tend to behave the same way wherever they are, whoever they are with, because they operate on what they think are their convictions. The fact that they don't know where they come from, doesn't matter. They don't have time to think that, because they're always acting upon those thoughts that they consider to be the deepest they ever had. 50%, like myself, have an open G center. We're always looking for direction and identity in others. These are people who do not know what to do with themselves. They don't know who they are. They don't know who they could be. There's this thinking monkey like, who am I? Oops. Oops. And you look inside and you have a kaleidoscope of eyes, and it's like, you mean one of these many? Because there isn't a one I am that comes back and says, I insist, this is who am I. There's no such thing if you have an open G center. It's like you are in yourself a whole theater company. And who you become, it's really depends more on who you're with, than who you really are. The way I behave or express myself with my mother is different than the way I behave and express myself with my daughter. And that's not because I am different. It's because they are different. And of course you could say, the same happens to every mother and to every, yeah, but I'm not talking just about them. It's with everybody. I don't know who I am going to be with you until I meet you. Do you know what I mean? I don't know the way I am going to be happening to myself with somebody new. Understand, it's a deep limitation. It's an incredible potential. You understand? An open G center is open to discover many roles. Many roles. That there are many ways to do the same thing. Oh, many ways to say the same thing. Many ways to feel the same thing. Many ways to be the same thing. It's about place. Again, remember, direction and movement, because our behavior is nothing but the way we move. After all, we're not on stage all the time. Or we are all on stage all the time. So the way we move is the way we express our role.